Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's one of my subscriptions. It's TOYL, which stands for Time of Your Life, and this is their box for September 2024. So this is a box that's designed for women over 40, although to be honest, I think younger women will love some of the products that you get in it. It's a monthly subscription. It costs £39.99 including delivery, but you can cancel at any time, and there is an option to pause as well. They'll preview what's in the box on the 18th of the previous month, so if you don't like what you see, you can pause as long as you do it before 6 p.m. the following day on the 19th. Now you can also buy these boxes as a one-off with no contract, but they do cost a little bit more, well, £10 more at £49.99, but I think that does include the free delivery as well. Now, at the moment, if you do decide to take out the subscription, you can get £10 off your first month and receive a free gift. I'm not sure what that is actually, by using the code SAVE10. This month's box is worth £191 and it's the Night Workers Beauty Box. You always get a leaflet with TOYL. It's got lots of information on the products and other information as well. Strangely enough, this month, the dedicated page to the first product seems to be missing. So I don't know whether that's in my leaflet or in everyone's, but I have gone to the brand's website to find out a little bit of information about this. It is the Earle Probiotic Balancing Milk Cleanser. It's actually got an RRP of £18, although is on sale on the brand's website at the moment for £12.60. So if you decide you really love it, you can get another one. So the brand says this ultra gentle milky cleanser effectively cleanses without stripping the skin's goodness, leaving even the most dry, sensitive and reactive feeling skin looking calmer, clearer and healthier. With our unique blend of nutrient-rich pre, pro and postbiotics, this kind to the skin formula effortlessly melts away impurities, pollution and makeup while strengthening the skin's moisture barrier for a nourished, soothed and healthy looking glow. Powered by ingredients expertly selected for their efficacy, including chicory, lunaria oil, jojoba oil and oat extract. So to use it, you massage it onto damp skin using circular movements, and the brands say they recommend rinsing it off with warm water, no pure cotton cloth required, then pat dry. So I have used this a couple of times. I used it last night as a secondary cleanser for my makeup removal and it did a lovely job. I also used it this morning and I actually think I preferred the morning use because that's when I have a shower and you have that little bit more time to sort of massage these kind of products in, and I like a little bit of me time in the morning. So this is what it looks like, probably as you would expect it to look. It's a thickish sort of cream, but that massages in beautifully and it does feel really silky and lovely as you're using it. It doesn't really lather up particularly, I don't think at all actually, and it just has this lovely feeling of silkiness on the skin. You rinse it off with water and it does feel like there's still something left on there, but just nice, good feelings, very silky, soft. And it did make my skin feel lovely this morning. There is a smell to it. I'm wiping it off as we speak, but I should probably put a bit more on to get the smell because there is a smell to it. It smells of salad to me, salad. Now, I don't know whether that's the chicory in it because there is chicory in there. I don't know what chicory tastes like or smells like. I'm not sure I've ever had it. I may have had it sort of inadvertently or accidentally in some kind of food. Not accidentally because I'm not choosing not to have it, I think. I've got a feeling that it's got a flavour or taste that I don't like, but I just don't know what that is. I'm not drawn to it. If anyone knows, and I'm sure lots of you know what it tastes and smells like, please let me know. Do you think I'd like it? If it's a little bit aniseedy, I probably won't like it. If it's a little bit radishy, I probably won't like it. If it's a bit bitter, I probably won't like it. Anyway, back to the box. So sorry about that. Me typically going off on my own in my own little world. So this is by Votary. This is the Night Star Serum, and this has a hefty little price tag to it of £140. So the brand says this is a triple action night serum with a unique meta complex of 3 brightening, 9 age defying and 12 hydrating actives. It's clinically proven to increase moisture levels and reduce wrinkles. The multi-potent formula is designed to plump, brighten and hydrate your skin for a fresh, rejuvenated appearance. In terms of the key ingredients, it's got licorice and narcissus extracts to brighten and even your skin tone. Phytoceramides and peptides strengthen barrier function. Plant stem cells and bakuchiol improve cell turnover and skin elasticity. And hyaluronic acid, squalane and glycerin hydrate and elevate, elephant, I think I said there. I'm not sure where that came from. And elevate moisture levels for dewy, plumped skin. So you apply this in the evening to freshly cleanse skin, smooth 2 to 3 pumps generously over face and neck. And TOYL's tip is to follow up with a night oil of your choice to really pack in the softening and hydrating effect of this product. So I have had a go with it and I like it. So I will show you what it looks like on the back of my hand. It's not kind of what I was expecting. It's more creamy. I think I was expecting it to be more sort of clear in its look, but it's not. It's like this creamy consistency, but then it just does a beautiful blending. Gorgeous, gorgeous. There is a smell to this one. I'm not sure what it is. Again, it kind of smells a little bit herbally to me, like it's, I don't know. I don't dislike it. It's not my favourite smell in the world. I'm using it all up and it's very expensive. I probably shouldn't do that. My hands will look fabulous. This, yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it's one of those, I am not sure whether I like it or not. I'm not sure. I really don't know. It's very sort of, it's not in your face smell. So if you don't like it, it's not too bad. It kind of, I've got a bit of self-tan on, and after rubbing it in, I can just smell that self-tan smell. So it's not that strong. It's nice to use though, and I'm enjoying using it. And if it does what it says on the tin, then I shall be a very happy bunny. Okay, the next product. Now this I've had a couple of times before. It's by Osia London. It's the Super C Smart Nutrient Beauty Capsules and the Super R Retinoid Sleep Serum Capsules. Now, even though I think there's 7 days worth, probably, I think 7 each. Yeah, I think it's 7 each. So it's £27 RRP, and that is the same as on the website. And the brand says, so we'll look at the Super C ones first. So you get them in the box, and then you get 2 little tubes, and this is the Super C ones, lovely bright orange colour. And they say these protect, brighten, plump, hydrate and nourish skin to give radiant youthfulness. They believe that in the case of vitamin C, little and often is better. They say Osia's superior form of stable vitamin C and smart vitamin E work synergistically to provide enhanced results at safer lower levels. So with this one, they suggest, I should have done it differently. I've done it so that I've written that description about both of them, then I've written how to use each of them further down. Should have done it together, never mind. With these ones, you twist off the capsule neck to release the serum oil, and you apply daily to clean skin. It does say morning or night or as desired. Use on its own or as part of your skincare routine. For me, this is definitely a morning part of my routine, and this is what they look like. Now, I don't know the best way of showing you. There. I have to make sure I don't show it against my dress because it will just disappear like camouflage. But that's what they look like. So to open them, you twist that little bit off the top, and I've got one that's open here, and you're left with this little orange heart. And then I don't know whether there's any left in here. I'm guessing, oh, there's a tiny drop. I don't know whether you can see that. So it is like an oily consistency. Now with my vitamin C, I would normally use sort of an oily one if I'm on a non-makeup day, which is generally when I'm working. I don't tend to wear makeup. Oily ones under makeup for me, I just don't like the feel of them. but I have got it on today and it did actually do a good job, although it did feel quite oily when I put it on. It didn't after a while. My makeup seems to have gone quite well on top of it. There is a smell to this one. I can just about smell it. I didn't think I would over all the other stuff, but it is slightly orangey and it's a really, really nice fragrance. So I will be using this on my non-makeup days, not my non-work days. That's when I wear my makeup. Okay, so the next one in here is the retinoid ones. Got to try and get this out now. There you go. I don't know what colour that is. I thought that was black, but it looks almost blue in this light, or a dark, deep purple. So let me find where I have written this down. So this is Super R Retinoid. It helps to plump and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It supports collagen production for firmer skin, and it helps regulate excess sebum production for clearer complexion. It helps brighten skin and even your skin tone, and it provides antioxidant protection. It's non-greasy and deeply penetrating. And they do mention as well the capsules, I think, for both of the products are made from seaweed and they're biodegradable and compostable. Okay, let's find where it says about how to use these ones. So you use these ones in the evening as part of your skincare routine. Again, similar way to do it. Twist off the cap and apply, they say on treatment area, but I guess wherever you want to put them. 2 or 3 evenings per week if new to retinol, or nightly if preferred. And then you follow with your preferred moisturizer or oil. With this, they do say reduce frequency if sensitivity occurs, because if you are new to, did you say, I don't know whether you noticed in there, I was fiddling around trying to get one out of the packaging. So that's what it looks like. Very similar, well, the same capsule, just a different color. It's a little bit runnier than I expected. So I have got one here that's open, but I doubt very much if there's anything in it. For some reason, I was expecting a cream last night and it came out, no. I won't open another one, but it's just quite a runny serum. And I did lose a bit of it. I tried to capture the rest and put on my face. So yes, if you're new to retinoids, just be a little bit cautious with them. Can take a while for your skin to get used to them. When I first started using them a few years ago now, probably about 3 years ago, I was very cautious and just did them every few days until my skin got used to it. And now I use retinols every single night. Have they worked? That's the question, isn't it? I think so. I think when I first started using retinol, it was mainly on my forehead wrinkles, which are still there, but I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of them unless I have, you know, proper sort of injections or something. But I think they have got a lot better. They're not as deep, I think, as they used to be. When I look back at photos of myself, I do think that my skin looks a bit better than it used to do, say 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm happy with that. Always happy to get vitamin C, always happy to get retinol. There's only sort of a week's worth in these little bottles, but you know, it will fit into my routine because I do have other products as well. Okay, the next one is another retinol sort of product. This is Beauty Pro. It's the retinol anti-aging mask with an RRP of £6. This plant-based formula uses seaweed kelp complex, organic pine oil and wild yam to help you achieve skin that's clear and youthful. The 15-minute treatment is a great choice for those looking to target acne or the signs of aging due to its stimulating collagen production to help aid repair. This renewing formula will help to diminish fine lines, minimise inflammation, reduce pore size and even the skin tone, and also protect from free radicals. The mask itself is constructed with bamboo fibres, which not only minimise skin sensitivity, but it also makes the mask biodegradable as well. So you use it on a cleansed face, remove the mask from packaging and carefully unfold, place on your face, ensure good coverage, wear for 15 to 20 minutes, then remove and pat in any remaining serum. And that's it. I think you can get rid of, it does, there's another little bit here. Um, it says you can get rid of your mask in the general waste recycling bin or home compost. Rest safe in the knowledge that it will biodegrade in all environments. So I will show you what it looks like. Now, I wasn't sure whether to use this in the evening, which is when I would normally use retinol, or in the daytime, which is when in the morning when I would usually use a sheet mask, because I normally use them if I'm going out. And I wore this the other day because I was just going out for the day, nowhere fancy, just a garden centre. But you know, you've got to make yourself presentable for these things. So this is what it looks like. It's the normal Beauty Pro. I mean, if you've had a Beauty Pro mask before, I think they're pretty much all the same, aren't they? Let's see if I can just show you. There we go. It's just a normal mask. Should save these for Halloween. There is a smell to it. It's jam-packed with serum. So I have used it already and lots of serum came out on my face, and there's still a ton in there. I mean, I know they say you can only use these masks once, but I suppose with some ingredients they don't become as good once you expose them to the air, so that's probably why. Anyway, I did use this the other morning and it was a lovely one to use. It was quite hydrating, it felt. And the serum, because there was so much afterwards, it did make my skin feel really nice. I like it. I love sheet masks anyway. Always happy to get them. This one has got a bit of an odd smell to it. I'm not sure. It's like sweet smell, but also slightly clinical. It's a little bit strange, but it's nice enough. Maybe slightly, yeah, slightly lemony. I don't know whether I'm getting lemon or some kind of citrusy sort of, it reminds me of some kind of sweet. Anyway, enough of that. That's the end of the box. So we have the cleanser from Liz Earle, which I love these kinds of cleansers. I think they're real me moments in the shower when you're just massaging them on your face. It's a real nice thing to use. And the smell's quite uplifting for the morning. Salad. Then we have the Votary product, which is the one with the big price tag, which I really like using it. It's a lovely serum to use at night time. I will be using this. I think I've got one other that I'm using at the moment. Once I've used that, it will be this one. And then, of course, we've got the little Osia capsules in their little tubes, which I've had before. They're really nice. I like them. And I think I did read up to see if you could use because this has got bakuchiol in it, which is like a retinol alternative, and this is a retinoid one. So I was just checking whether you could use the two together, and I think you can from what I've read on the website. But if you're ever worried about it, do just do a little bit of research, because you don't want your skin to react if you do have super sensitive skin. And then, of course, we do have the face mask, which I enjoy using a face mask. Lovely. Okay, so that's the end of the box. I think it's a nice one this month. I didn't see the preview. I missed it this month. Saw it after the point of no return, you know, after the 19th. But thought, you know what, it looks nice. And I'm really, really pleased that I did get it, because mainly actually because of this. This is new to me and it sounds like a really great product. So what have I been up to? Not a great deal, really. I have been to garden centres. This seems to be the thing at the moment. Lots of garden centre visiting. I don't know why. I think it's the weather hasn't been the best. We did have a nice day the other day. And I think we just went to a garden centre. Never mind. There's quite a lot by us. Okay. The other thing that I have been looking at a lot lately, as probably have quite a few of you, is advent calendars. And I don't know whether you've noticed behind me, but I've got my first advent calendar. Yay! It's the Cult Beauty one. So I did go for it in the end. There were two choices. I think there was curated with love and scent with love or something like that. And I went for the scent one because I do like perfumes in my advent calendars. The only problem is the other one had Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream in it, which is one of my favourite things to get in an advent calendar. It's funny, isn't it? With advent calendars, for me, there's a couple of things I always look out for, and if they've got that in them, then I definitely am interested. And one is Sol de Janeiro. Anything really by them. but mainly the Bum Bum Cream. One is Kate Somerville Goat Milk Cleanser. Forgot what it was then. And also there was one that I saw in one of them, which is my Too Faced favourite eyeliner, but I haven't gone for that one. So I have seen lots of them. And what else did I see that I liked? It was Harvey Nichols is my next one that I do like the look of. That one I want for my Christmas present though, so that will be bought by other people for me. I bought that one myself. I want one more. So with the Cult Beauty and the Harvey Nichols one, I'm actually saving them till after Christmas for my sad period, my sad time of year, when I do get the seasonally affected disorder, and I get it every year. Last year, it wasn't anywhere near as bad as it has been in the past. Partly, I think, because I'm more aware of it now, so I know that I've got to try and make that extra effort to be positive and get positive vibes going. But also because I had some beauty box, some advent calendars to open. And I think that really does help me. And I've also made my own advent calendar with fragrances, which I've done through the year. And actually that's really helped me as well, because I've got about 75 little fragrances in there. They're things, just samples or small, 5 ml or 10 mils. So that I've collected over time. And I love doing that. That I would really suggest to you. If you like your perfumes, do that with your samples and your little ones. Anyway, I have seen a couple of others that I'm interested in. So I do want one more, maybe more, because I've spent the summer being really good and I'm going to splurge now. Glossy Box to me looks really good this year. I haven't seen the whole of it. I've seen a little bit of a preview, but I like what I've seen. John Lewis looks like it's going to be a really nice one as well. And I really do think I fancy that. It is a bit more expensive. It's 100 and something. So I'm not sure. Boots are releasing some on the 12th, or I think at least one anyway. That looks like it's good. That's got the Soldier de Janeiro in it. And a couple of other things that look really interesting because they've done a little bit of a preview. And Space NK, I quite like the look of that. Maybe not quite as good as the other ones, but I am getting over excited about these advent calendars. It's almost like it becomes obsessive, I think, advent calendar season, because you just want to know what's in all of them, and if you're anything like me anyway, very overexcited. There are some things that I don't like. They almost put me off when I see them in a calendar, and it's terrible, isn't it, really? Because they're only one item of possibly at least 25, maybe even more. Philip Kingsley Elasticizer. If it's just the plain one, if it's a scented one, then I'm more interested. But if it's just the boring old one, I've got loads of them. Don't want any more. Funnily enough as well, Kate Somerville, what's the one, is it? Exfoliate. So I love her goat milk cleanser. It's actually one of my favourite. It's like one of my desert island products, her goat milk cleanser. But I don't like that exfoliate one. So if I see that in something, I'm not interested. And funnily enough, that was in the other version of the Cult Beauty calendar, the one that I didn't get. So I'm quite pleased about that. So yeah, I am very, very, very excited. And let me know what ones you're going to be getting this year, because it is a lovely talking point for anyone who's into beauty. Oh, Marks and Spencer's looked kind of okay. Not too much. I think it's only about £50 if you spend 30 or the other, I don't know, something like that. Their usual way of doing it. You have to spend some money and then you get it a little bit cheaper. But I quite like Marks and Spencer's because I find the products that they put in them are products that I know and often love. So I might actually get that one. Anyway, the other news in terms of beauty is that I have gone and subscribed to a collagen product, which funnily enough, I got in last month's TOYL. So last month we got this in the TOYL box, which is the Juvi Collagen supplements. They're little sachets with a little juice thing in. I can't get one out now. I'm trying my hardest, but it's not working like this. And what I've been doing is pouring them into some water and mixing them up with that. They mix really, really well. They taste nice. I think they're they're orange, raspberry, ginger maybe is the flavour. But they taste really nice. And what I've been doing is I've managed to incorporate them into my daytime routine, which I've always struggled with supplements, which is why I don't tend to take them. I just forget to take them. But what I do now is I do my meditation in the morning, I do my exercise, and then I have my supplement in a little glass of water. It's like having a little breakfast juice or something like that. Anyway, last month's box, we got 15 of those in the box. But then a week or so later, must have been a week later, there was one of their offers. Now, if you subscribe to TOYL and you're on their mailing list, they often send you these offers, which can be really amazing. And this one, I can't remember how much it was, but it was, I think it was about £30. And you got another supply of those, plus about 3 different other products, which, to be honest, I gave 2 of them to other people, but it was this I was after anyway. So, but that is what you got. And I thought that was a really good way of testing it out, so I could have 30 days worth to see how I got on. And I actually really like it. Has it made a difference? Do you know what? I am not 100% sure, but my lines on this eye have always been a lot more prominent than my lines on this eye, and I think they're starting to even out. So that is a possibility. My forehead still looks quite liney, as does my mouth. My legs, the top of my legs feel a lot smoother and different, the skin. I don't know. And the skin round here feels a little bit smoother as well. So there is the possibility that it's working. I hope it is working because I've gone unsubscribed now. I got 15% off my first box, which was a month's supply, by using the TOYL code, which was TOYL, TOYL 15. So that took it down a little bit for this first month. And then after that, it's £56 monthly, which, to be honest, is quite a lot, isn't it, to sort of commit to. But I did cancel my pause my cohorted box, and I'm going to keep that paused for maybe a month or so longer, just to see if this does start feeling like it's working, because I think it might do. None of my nails have broken this month, which is really surprising, because I think there's other things in there for hair and nails as well. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you, because I think I did say I'll let you know how I'm getting on with it. I like it. It's very autumnal at the moment. It feels like autumn's arriving in the air. Slight dampness around rivers. There's those little purple flowers that grow around rivers that I really love the smell of. I don't know whether you know what I'm talking about, and I don't know what they're called either. They're little purple. They almost look a bit orchidey in their look, but they have this amazing smell, although there is a slight dampness to it as well, because they're always by riverbeds. But I love that smell. This time of year particularly, they seem to sort of be in full force and beautiful. So that's it really. I had a really good lie-in this morning, had lots of strange dreams. You know, when you have your, I think it's the REM sleep, isn't it, where you have all those funny dreams that keep popping up. And I had one, and I kept dreaming of like seeing things on a white background, and you would see like almost QR codes or barcodes, like computer code on them. Everywhere they were. And on one of them it said 2017 2017. So I don't know what that means. If anyone's got any insight and interesting ideas as to what that means. I think then as well, I had a dream where I got lost. I missed my bus stop. That's probably a bad thing, isn't it? That's probably my subconscious telling me I'm missing out on something. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. I have had an okay week. It's been all right. It feels like it's going into autumn. That's why I'm wearing my orangey autumnal dress with my autumnal brown nails. I did want orange nails, but the only orange nail varnishes I've got up there, I think they're a bit old, so they're maybe needs a bit of a clear out. But yes, I feel like I'm ready for autumn, ready to sort of cozy nights. I lit my first candle the other night, which was a nice neon one, the nighttime one. Candles, though, I can never smell them while they're burning, and I've got a great sense of smell. It's only sort of after you put them out, blow them out, and then that smell of sort of wick goes away, and then sometimes I get a bit of a burst of it then. But anyway, I'm sure that other people can smell them. It's not just me. Okay, that is it, I think, for this month's video. I realised I was being horrible about neon candles then, and I do like them, but I like them unlit. Anyway, I'm going to send you loads and loads and loads of positive energy, and I hope that you have a fantastic week. I can actually feel the energy coming out again. Whenever I say the word energy, it just starts to spill out of my hands. So I'm sending it to you, and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and that everything goes your way. And, you know, you get a bit of insight into your own dreams. Please give me some into mine if you can. And hopefully I'll see you again here very soon. Take care.